Hey everyone, DQ here, and welcome to the second part of this week's snapshot, which is 13W36B. They came up with a B version last night, and this now fixes the Mesa Biome, so they now spawn properly, and you don't have like void areas of land, which is pretty cool. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys the various biomes. I'm not going to be able to show them all, but I'll be able to show you a bulk of the biomes that I've run across so far in this particular world. I'll leave the seed for this world down below in the description, and looks like this forest is on fire because there is a lava pool right here. Anyways, this particular biome that we're in here is called a roofed forest, and it has these pretty dense forests. Like as you can see, the entire forest is made of a roof, a canopy. I really like the new addition of these new trees here. And all the trees here are made of spruce, as you can probably tell. And then we also have the occasional giant mushroom in here because it's sort of a dense forest and there'll be a lot of moisture in there. So the giant mushrooms just sort of add that extra color and flair to this forest variation right here. And then right here we have a normal plains. And keep on heading in this direction. We are running right into a swamp biome. Now the swamps have been modified slightly. They now spawn differently, as you can tell right here. There's more pools, pockets of water, and stuff like that in here. And they also have little hills, which I think is pretty cool as well. Just another variation of the swamp type here. So this leads us into the next area, is the Mesa Biome. This is sort of otherwise known as the Disco Mountains because of the various colors of the hardened clay in here. And I really like this biome because mainly the hardened clay, you no longer have to cook it up, it's just already here in the mountain. And then we have the various color. And what's great about this is it's solid all the way through with clay. There's no issue of running into stone or anything like that. Same thing with the desert biomes. Now, if you ever see a mountain in a desert biome, it's going to have sandstone all the way through and not, you won't run into smooth stone, which is pretty cool in my opinion. That's something they've needed to add for a while, and I'm glad they added that in there to make them solid all the way through. The next biome is the Savannah Biome, and right here they are spawning pretty much next to deserts and mesas and all sorts of things. And there's pretty much 4 basic super biome types, and it's winter, spring, summer, fall type of thing. They're dependent on temperature, so you'll no longer see a desert next to icy tundra, which is pretty cool, and it makes a lot more sense now. So you'll see, like, if you're ever looking for a mesa, find a desert, because you're going to find it right off the bat. It's going to be off the desert. Same thing with these savannas. Savannah is the Savannah biome is like based off of something you'd probably see in Africa, with these pretty cool looking trees, as you can see right here. Currently they're made of jungle wood. I'm not sure if that will change later on in the in another future snapshot, but right now they're made of jungle trees. It might be made of like a savanna tree, and unfortunately you cannot plant these trees either. They just won't grow up this way, so there's that. But nonetheless, I think it looks pretty cool. And also one thing to note is horses will spawn in savannas as well as plains biomes, so you don't have to look just in the plains biomes for horses. So that's pretty cool. And also villages also spawn in the savanna biome. And our next biome is the snowless taiga, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that there's now no snow in these taiga forest biomes. I really like these biomes way back when, 1.8.1 beta, and we had no snow in these. And when they added snow, I just didn't like them anymore. And that brings us on to the Birchwood forest. As you can see here, it's completely made of birch. This is another forest variation type. And it's just all birchwood. And again, we have the Birchwood Hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them, they're here as well. And they can get pretty high up. So I really like what they've added here. The new terrain is awesome. And it's sort of making me want to get back into Minecraft Probably the same for you guys as well. Now this biome here is a flowered forest, and holy crap with the flowers. There are pretty much flowers everywhere. Yeah, it's a flower forest basically, and we have all the types of flowers here. And if you guys want to check out all these various types of flowers, check out my last snapshot video, part 1, and I'll be explaining all about that in there. And I think that's going to be it for me showing biomes in this particular world. I'm not going to try spawning any other worlds. The last part of the snapshot video, you guys got to see the redwood forest biome, which is where I was doing the demonstration of all the flowers and things. So there's that, so you guys can get a good idea what that was. Just going to show you guys what this is. This is an extreme hills. They've now changed extreme hills to have some variations in it, so we have like stone rock faces in here. I notice there's a lot more lava dripping out of these as well, and we also have snow, which is elevation determined. So below level 80, snow does not fall. So when it's raining, and I'm just gonna toggle the downfall just to demonstrate what I mean by this. As you can see, it is snowing up here, and as we get down here, it's sort of a mixture of rain and snow, and by the time we get down to the bottom, it's just all rain. So I think that's pretty cool addition that they've added with these biomes. And the other biome is a spiked ice biome, which uses the new packed ice, which does not melt, which I mentioned in the first part of this snapshot video. And we have a sunflower plains biome, which basically spawns sunflowers in it. And we have the Extreme Hills and Extreme Hills Plus. Extreme Hills Plus has birch trees all over it. And finally, we have Deep Ocean, which I believe we're on top of right now. Yep, it says Deep Ocean, and what that means is the ocean level goes all the way down to at least Y30. So it's a very deep ocean. Yeah, as you can see, we're still sinking. So we're at Y level 31, and the bottom of these oceans are completely made of gravel. So we no longer have sand and dirt and clay and things at the bottom of the ocean. It's all gravel, and underneath that gravel is a layer of stone, so you no longer have ravines or pits or anything connected to the ocean flooding cave systems, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that they've added that, so you no longer have just sort of open holes in the bottom of the ocean. So I'm going to take you guys on to the next part, which is sort of something they've added. This is called Amplification, and let's just get out of this and I will show you guys what that means. So we're going to create a new world here. Ample, we'll just call it that. Go into creative. Now under here we'll see world types. Now before there was only super flat, large biomes, and default. Now there's this new world type called amplified. Now right now it says just for fun requires beefy computer. What that means is it will lag because it uses the full 256 block height. So it has to load more chunks and it will lag like crazy right away, but we're going to create a new world anyways. I think my computer can handle it. Okay, and as you can see, we've actually spawned in our amplified world here. It's actually spawned us in a jungle biome, as you can see, and right now it is laggy as heck. Right now I'm like getting a lot of frame droppage. I'm getting about maybe 10-20 frames per second. But as you can see, it makes these crazy world generations. If you guys have ever used a mod called Wedge, you're able to make crazy world and terrain generations that will go pretty much up to the height limit. Now the reason they don't go up to the height limit is because it does cause a lot of lag, like it does say. So it says must have a high-end computer that can actually generate all this stuff in, and if you do, this wouldn't be a problem. Now there's one last thing I forgot to mention. In the regular terrain generation, watermelon now naturally spawn inside of jungles, which is pretty cool, so you no longer have to go get watermelon from mine shafts or from villager trades. You can also get it with the jungles. And that is pretty much it for this week's snapshot. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Next week I hope something new comes out. I will be doing the snapshots all for 1.7. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. If you found this snapshot video helpful, hit that like button down below, and thanks for watching.